It's thinking about it, y'all. Thinking about connecting. Hi. Yeah, it is Micro Readings Tuesday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my God, we finally connected. Hi. It's Micro Readings Thursday. I said Tuesday. It's not. It's Thursday. I do have some prepaid people. You can pay via PayPal or Super Chat today. We have Laura, who paid for 1, and Tamisha, who paid for 2. That's the list so far. You can pay PayPal. We're getting close enough to the middle of the month that you can pay either way. I kind of like PayPal right now, but I leave it up to you. I'll see if anybody's going to come in today. If not, then I'll just shut her down. No worries. What's it going to do? Oh, yeah. Hey, FM, good morning. How are you today? How are you today, AFM? This is micro readings. If you want a micro reading, here, this is the place. $10 to get a question answered. Get 8 card spread. I am going to do 1 card pulls this Sunday. AFM, you do not have to be there if you don't want to, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this Sunday, the following Sunday, and the Sunday after, because this is a short month. Because again, the 1st of March falls on a Sunday. Okay? Don't worry. You don't have to be there. People can wait for me or not. Sandwich between 2 barking dogs. Upstairs and next door. Wow. I don't know if I could handle that. I live in a house. And recently, I think it's somebody across the street is leaving their dog outside all day. I don't know why. I don't know if he's been peeing in the house or tearing things up, but he's been outside every day, all day. I feel bad for him. And all he does is bark. Well, of course he does. He's bored. Okay? Stick him outside all damn day long. Give me a break, right? And then the one next door here, he's not out that often, but boy, he's got the loudest bark I've ever heard. My dog's kind of obnoxious. He really barks a lot too, so. I guess we'll wait and see if anybody's going to come in a few more minutes. And then I'm going to do Laura and Tamisha's. And if nobody else comes in, then we'll just call it a day. Oh, hey, Claire. Claire Cynthia's, I'm going to put Sea Goddess. Goddess. Thank you, my friend. We're going to do Laura, Tamisha, and a little bit of Claire Sentient Goddess. Okay. How's it going? How's it going? Listen, my back hurts today. I injured my back when I was 12. I used to ride horses and compete, and I got thrown in the arena after I ran plug, if anybody knows what that means. And I've had back problems ever since. I keep them under control pretty good. I know what I can do and what I can't do. But when I start working out again, it flares up. So you can pay PayPal or you can pay here. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Laura is first. She paid via PayPal. She paid $10. And you know what's really weird? I felt like I should pull the after tarot today. Don't ask me why. We don't use that very often because the after tarot, the cards are what's happened after that card happened, right? And that's what I feel like for some of you, I would be using today. For a lot of people don't like this deck. I think it tells the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth. For Laura, I finally heard from Lo, the Capricorn, so what's his intentions with doing that? Oh, he doesn't want to fight anymore. He doesn't want the conflict. Crowning card. See the after tarot. If this was the tarot, they'd still be beating each other in the head with the stick. Doesn't want conflict anymore. get the Hierophant, which is long-term commitment. It's also here the Hierophant is opening the book, Laura. So he's going to tell you how he finally feels, probably. Huh. Ten of Wands. In the After Tarot, no more burden. The burden's been set down. Again. Queen of Pentacles, a big offer from the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. The bond deepens, strength in the After Tarot. I love this deck. Some people don't. I don't care. Oh! The Magician. He learned a lesson. No more nightmare. He's coming in to cut you free. Wow. Laura, 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 Laura. This is why every once in a while I pull out the After Tarot, okay? 50% is going to hate it, and 50% is going to love it. But I always go with the deck I feel is calling my name. And this is the one that was calling everybody's name today. So in answer to your question, what's his intentions with doing this? And that is contacting you. He doesn't want a conflict anymore. The Hierophant with his book open means he's not hiding anymore. He's going to tell you how he feels. He wants to relieve the burden between the two of you. He wants you to really look at his offer. He really is going to make an offer. This is interesting. He wants the bond to deepen. He's learned a lesson. He wants the nightmare to end. He did. Listen, nobody ever thinks that a Capricorn worries about things. But they do. They're just like us. They don't look like it on the outside. He did have sleepless nights about it. This is you being tied and not knowing what's going on. He comes forward and cuts you loose. Then the Ace of Swords at the bottom would say a breakthrough. He's completed something, okay? Completed some kind of a hurdle. So that's why. It's a good read. It's a good read, Laura. It's a good read. Oop, oop. That's your reading. Okay, so Tamisha is next, then Claire Sentient, then regular Claire. Then, hold on. Peacefully Me and Jennifer Bentley. Jennifer. We're going to do one card pull Sunday night. Yes or no answer. 9 out of 10 times, if I don't pull my own cards because I don't believe in it. But I do, I guess every once in a while, it's very rarely I do. And I just want a yes or no answer. I don't want the gobbledygook, okay? There's certain questions that we have in our life. We just need a straight yes or no. Some people are too scared to ask a straight yes or no. Does he love me? They don't want to know. They don't want to hear the word no, so they don't ask it. But we are doing one card pulls, okay? Let me check PayPal. Tamisha, you're next. It's thinking. Love and relationship for the first one. Love and relationship for Tamisha. Love and relationship. Ah! This is the Empress. In the After Tarot, the pregnant Empress has given birth, well, to swans and a bunch of ducklings. Swans represent a mirrored relationship. This would say that you are at the Empress level and you're getting ready to probably have a mirrored relationship. Swans about mirrored soulmate, okay? And mating for a very long time. I mean, they are faithful to each other. Twin flame. Marriage. Girl. The High Priestess. Interesting. Queen of Swords. You notice here the Queen of Swords is a butterfly on top of her sword. You will wield your sword gently this time to transform, setting down a burden. The King of Love. Ooh, the Tower. It'll be life-changing. Life-changing, a death. Quit holding on. Planning your future. Look at that. Are you ready? Let me take a drink, girl. Okay. There's a lot going on here, which is happening for a lot of people. I'm going to say again, the dates, I began with January 27th, said a whole crap ton of stuff was going to happen up till Valentine's Day, which it is in the universe, in the country, in the world, okay? But there's another time frame from the 17th, I think it's to the 12th of March, and then all of April, because so many planets, there'll be 8 planets in Aries. So all of us that have been stuck in a pool, okay, in our Pisces house, probably, check and see what your house is, Pisces is in, not being able to do anything and holding on to an illusion is going to get sliced away, because Aries, the fire horse that Aries is going to make you and drag you behind them right to where you're supposed to go, like it or not, okay? So, the fact that you get the Empress getting ready to birth literally your future with a twin flame soulmate. Long term, the Hierophant is long term. It is the marriage card. The High Priestess is definitely listen to your gut. And I'm telling you, the High Priestess is Pisces. And again, Saturn and Neptune, the planet of illusion and fantasy, has been stuck in Pisces for some time. That's gone. We can no longer live in our illusion, okay? So now your life has a metamorphosis. You get to choose, and I think you'll choose with a very sweet, soft, loving hand, your future with the King of Cups. Does it have to be a water sign? No. But somebody who is emotionally mastered, okay? And that's what sits down your burden. The fact that you get these cards, check this out. This is why I like the After Tarot, because it just cuts through the crap, okay? It literally says, yep, there's a Tower moment, okay? A life-changing moment where you must let something die. Whatever that is, holding on, hope of the ex coming back, or I'm not ready to be in a relationship, I'm still here, whatever it is, because you're holding on to something. The Four of Pentacles is about holding, sometimes desperately, onto something. And death comes in and says, oh no, you're not holding on to this anymore. That's all 3 of these cards. Okay. Could be holding on to your singlehood. Could be holding on for the hope of hope for somebody to come back. You're moving. This is the 2 of Wands, Tamisha. This is usually this man here sitting down a walking stick of his past journey and turning and picking up the walking stick of his future journey, and it leads him to the world in the palm of his hands. But in this one, woman there with him. There's a future with somebody new or newer that you're going to plan the future with, but you must let something die. It could be a Scorpio. I will say that. We got Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. We have Pisces. We have Taurus. We have all the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's your reading. It's hardcore. Hardcore, my friend. That's your reading. The second one, Cynthia, you're after Jennifer. The second one is for her friend. Okay. Oh, that's 20, not. Well, I'm trying to put them the right way. So let's go look at the second one for Tamisha. This is for my friend. Her name is Shakita. Love and relationship for Shakita, please. Let's do it. Let's clear that deck. Yeah, sometimes I so like the hardcore cards. People don't usually like them because it says stuff that you need to hear but you don't like. But I think that's a good thing because it helps you clear crap out of your life. For Shakita, love and relationship. Now, this means one of two things. If you're in a relationship, there could be a breakup. But you could have already had a breakup and it was meant to be a breakup. The tower strikes, or the lightning strikes the tower for a reason. Something needs to end. It is a life-changing moment. It is when Source goes, okay, I keep sending you these signs, but you're not listening. So I'm going to blow up your tower. Again, also it could be a Scorpio. Oh, the Nine of Wands. Interesting. That person is going to want to survive it with you. Because the Survivor card usually only has one person, and we have two people in here. Whoever it is going to want to survive or bring it back or continue it, whatever it is, okay? We're getting ready to move into Mercury in retrograde, y'all, so you might as well just get ready for everybody to come back, okay? Some of you, they won't come back. Some of you, they will. But this person's wish is to serve. It's almost like whether you're in a relationship and this is an ex, whether you're in a relationship and it's all going good, something's going to happen. Whether you're in a relationship and it's just starting, whether it's a past person, they're going to try to serve up this wish of you continuing. I think somebody new enters the picture. The the Knight of Pentacles. In fact, the Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight. He usually doesn't move forward. He's usually very slow in showing up. But no, his horse is walking towards you, giving you an offer. You're not going to stick around. This is sticking around and not leaving when you should leave. It came out in reverse. I think you're going to move forward. You're going to evolve past this lesson. Oh. Dang. Five of Pentacles, but you leave with everything. Again, two people. Listen to your gut. Look. Again, the offer. It makes me feel very much like this is going to be a chaotic time. And it makes sense, again, because a lot of things are moving into Aries. They're going to make things happen. There's a blow up, or it was a blow up. There's somebody, again, whether it's current or past person, if you're not in a relationship and broke up with somebody, or if you're in a relationship, that's going to try to desperately convince you to move forward with them. They're going to come back, or they're going to come in and say, I'll do anything you wish. Here. I'll give you anything, okay? But I'm afraid that it may happen when somebody new comes, and that's what throws them into this tizzy about trying to get you to come back, okay? Because here's a new person, and the fact that you get the Eight of Cups, in general, in the regular tarot, she's walking away, but not in this one. She's sidetracked. Look, she's sidetracked here. Instead of walking on with her future husband person, she's sidetracked from past cups. It came out in reverse. Don't be sidetracked, okay? Take everything and go. You got to listen to your inner voice, the moon. There's a big offer coming, my friend. Don't be sidetracked by somebody you know deep in the back of your head isn't the one. That's your reading. It could be memories of them. Whatever it is, that's your reading. Interesting. Goddess, Claire Goddess, Claire Sentient Goddess, you're next. Then Claire, Percival May, Jennifer Bay, and Cynthia. Let me find you, girl. Whatever comes out, you got it. Whatever comes out for Claire Sentient Goddess. Is anybody here? Everybody's chit-chatting. Claire Sentient Goddess. What does she need to know? Hopefully you're not expecting twins. I don't know. Or meeting a twin. The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot. Happiness, loyalty, success. Maybe double. but also could mean somebody who's a twin, or you having twins, or meeting somebody who's got twins. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, listen. 5 of Wands. Everybody calm down. No more nightmare. Again, all will be revealed. I'm going to start pulling off the top of the deck. The Ace of Wands. The 3 of Wands. I'm going to turn my fan on, y'all. I'm sweating already. No. 4, 11, 11. Let me turn this on real quick, Clairsentient. Hold on. I don't know how I'm always hot when it's like 40 degrees outside. Probably because my computer's running and I have candles lit. I'll say this. This is, again, the reason why I pulled the After Tarot instead of a regular tarot deck today. Okay? Probably. Usually they're here, though, on Thursday. There's no more conflict keeping you, or nightmare, or worry, or stress. No more conflict, no more stress, no worry, no sleepless nights. You're moving into the sun, okay? Which, again, makes sense because of all the placements going in Aries, and Aries is a child of the sun. In fact, Neptune and Saturn are aligning in Aries at 0 degrees. It's only ever happened one time. I think it was 555 AD. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's pushing us towards this, pushing you towards this, okay? Follow your gut. There is a Ace of Wands moment coming. A new passionate beginning, what you've been waiting for, arrives. The 3 of Wands. Now, this is the 6 of Cups. In the 6 of Cups decks, 2 people are trying to race to the past. So you have kind of an oxymoron here. You have new and you have past with the 3 of Wands in between, which literally says both probably shows up. Again, Mercury retrograde's getting ready to kick in because God forbid we go more than 3 or 4 months without a Mercury in retrograde. But it leads to twin flame energy. You got new and old choices, right? The High Priestess is always going to show up right now. Why? Because of everything moving out of Pisces, right? Pisces is clearing away, okay? I think, and also you got the twins here. So 2 people, new and old. You get to choose which way you're going to go. Twins, for some reason, I mean, every time I get this card, I don't think twins, but I did today. It's funny because twins run in my family, my mom's side and my dad's side. So, again, you could have twins, they could have twins, they could be a twin, or it could be the 2 people fighting for your attention. And they both have good energy because it's the sun. You see how one twin's trying to drag the flag? You're the flag. I think you're cut free from stress because a lot of people, when they meet somebody and there's 2 people come, they're stressed about it. That's funny to me because I just enjoy it. I don't stress about it. I let it play out and whatever's supposed to happen, happen. And I think you're going to do the same thing. That is your reading. Okay. Wait, you paid for 1 or 2? Let me go back and look. Thanks, Clairsentient. It's crazy. Oh, 1. Okay. Claire, you're next. Work reading for the next 2 months, please. Work reading for the next 2 months, please. For Claire. Hold on. Work reading for the next 2 months, please. For Claire. We're going to do 1 card pull Sunday night, 6 o'clock, Chicago time. Do I live in Chicago? No. Am I in Chicago time? Yes, I am. St. Louis. Nobody knows what St. Louis time is. I don't live in St. Louis, thank God. Not anymore. career, job for the next 2 months. Wow, looks like some kind of celebration. Let's pull off the top. Woo! Look at that. Putting all your money in your trunk. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, lovely. Struggle ends. You win. The Moon. Again, follow your gut. Oh, I think you're moving forward. Ooh, the Fool. Don't try to grasp on for the last vested. Yeah, I was just talking about you last night, Greg. Glad you get. I know you're busy. I'm glad to see you. There may be a point, Claire, where you're hanging on. You feel like you're hanging on by your fingernails. Just wait, okay? Oh, could be a fight between two people over you. Department heads, bosses. Oh, the Magician. Looks like you get what you want. Somebody values your skills. The Magician's all about, I'm sure it has been. I brought you up last night and I totally get it, but we're glad to see you, Craig. The Magician is somebody that he has all four suits here. He knows how to use them. Somebody here, there's going to be a clash probably between two people in regards to you. But somebody sees your skills. Somebody has no love for you. Sorry. Who cares? Ooh, the Queen of Wands says that you win. Money again. The End of the Nightmare. I love this card in this deck. Getting past it. Oh, the Hanged Man. Somebody helps you. Put down your burden. Look at that. Yeah, thanks, Greg. It looks very much like you will have something to celebrate. The fact that you get the 1111 card and you move forward. And it then seconded by the 10 of Pentacles, Claire, does say that you win the money. You get to put the money all in your bank. Your loyalty is what pays off. And instead of having to wrestle the line anymore, you become friends with it. Again, follow your instincts. I can't not say that in every reading that I give, because you should always follow your gut. Your gut's going to tell you you should do this or you shouldn't do it. You need to listen to it. But it does talk very much of two people fighting about you. With the Moon, with the Two of Swords. The first month is when all this happens, like you're barely hanging on to the near future. Two people fighting over you, one person of the two recognizing your skills and wanting you to stay. That's the first month. The second month, one of these people has no love for you. And you know what I say? Listen, I was somebody to be reckoned with when I worked out there, okay? I didn't care. There wasn't a drop of care in my body. Nobody hurt my feelings because I didn't care. I could care less, right? And that's how you need to handle this person. See how he's pouring out the love? It's no love for you because you are right across going, I won, right? And the fact that you get the Nine of Pentacles in the second month, that talks about, again, the Nine of Pentacles, the best card you can get as a single person making money and in career. It is admired, respected. You are tending it. See how she's tending the grapes here? And the nightmare ends and you survive it. You and this person that's rooting for you. You're hung up. There may be something else that comes up in the second month. And you're hung up, but the same person comes and gives you drink. And then the burden ends. Okay? And the fact that we get the Queen of Gemini, the Queen of Swords at the end, this particular deck, the After Tarot, is what happens after, okay? So the Queen of Swords is judgment, is justice, right? And she's hardcore. She usually sits with one hand saying, come here and tell me what you have to say. And if I don't like it, I'm going to cut you in half with my other sword. Here, there's a butterfly on her sword, which says, no, now is the time for you to metamorphosis into your future. So do I think it's going to work out? Yes. Do I think the first month's going to be a rocky ride? Yes. Again, and I know I keep saying this and you probably don't want to hear it, but there's somebody there that particularly has it out for you. It's office politics. I can't tell you how many people I talk to all the time, and I'm like, listen, and you know this, I don't have to tell you, but it's office politics. Everybody's not going to like you. Who gives a shit? I care less. You should care less. All it did is make me work harder and prove them wrong, and make me make more money. And that's what I think is going to happen for you. That's your reading, girl. Boopity-doo. Thank you. My hair is out of control, man. I'm telling you. It is out of control. If you'd have seen me yesterday in my natural state, it was like, I tried to curl it and it's still, but thank you. I appreciate it. I also have lost 26 pounds today. Okay, thanks, Claire, my friend. Let me see if anybody paid on PayPal. I gotta go work out after this. My back hurts so bad that I didn't work out this morning. I laid on the couch like a slug. Yep, I sure did. It's thinking. Nope, okay. Let me take a drink. I hope you're getting some rest, Greg. You can set it here on Super Chat. There you go. Another foolish mortal just told you how to do it. Thank you. All right. Up next is Peacefully Me. Peacefully Me. Let's go find your question, my friend. Peacefully Me. I love that name. For Peacefully Me, general reading. I'm going to just pull off the top of the deck because that's what I feel I'm supposed to do. After the first card falls, then I'll pull off. General, let me click back so I can see what you guys are saying. General reading for Peacefully Me. Oh. Either somebody's going to take everything you got or you're going to take everything they've got. Ooh, death. Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Whoa. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. We like it. The Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man. Oh, look, on the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. This is the After Tarot. So they're not just standing across from each other pledging. They are together. This is after the ceremony. They hug. This is really good. Now, again, as I expressed first, either you're taking everything or somebody else is. I almost feel like it's you because your next card is Death. You're taking everything and trampling everything under your the hooves of your horse to kill the old cycle and move into the new. Here's the new cycle. The new cycle is the Page of Pentacles, a new offer of job, a new offer of love, what you've waited for. Three of Pentacles. It comes in. So it drops literally right in your lap, what you've been waiting for. Then you get the King of Pentacles. Now, not only is this the marrying king, but it's the richest king in the deck of tarot. So after these actions are completed, you become very abundant, whether it's in love, family, money, work. Taurus is this card, but it could be any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then you start that new beginning, okay? You may feel in the beginning like you're flying blind, but just trust it, okay? Because this is your breakthrough moment. The Hanged Man, somebody finally comes and gives you a glass of water. This over here, this, you felt parched, right? But when you move into this, not only is it prosperity and the marrying king and the breakthrough moment, but this job, relationship, whatever, quenches your thirst. They help you, and you end with the Two of Cups. It's done together. This is a good spread. Hey, Laura. Oh, I'm sorry about that. This is a good spread, Peacefully May. You'll know, again, Mercury in retrograde comes, but it's good. It's a good one. That's your reading. Jennifer B., you're next. Oh, Greg, you're after Cynthia. Jennifer B., you're welcome. That was good, huh? I haven't pulled this deck out in a long, I don't remember the last time I pulled this deck out. I don't remember. Okay. All right, Jennifer B., you can pay here or PayPal. Oh, Lorianne. Lorianne, you're after Greg. Tell me if you can hear anything in the background, okay? Any noise. Jennifer, love, please, and thank you, Teresa. You are welcome. Love. Oh! Could be a fire sign coming. Marriage card. The Sun. King of Cups. Oh, that flew right out of my hand. The Page of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Tower. Looks like a new beginning that'll change your life. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Look at that. Could be a fire sign coming. We got fire and water. Fire signs are jacked up. I mean, they're going to be energized and freaking screaming me to the future until for the whole year, especially Aries and Leo. But the Queen of Wands, she looks kinder here. She's not giving you the dirty side eye, okay? She's looking lovingly at you. So somebody comes passionately towards you, fire sign or not, okay? And then we have Taurus, the marriage card. The book is open, somebody that tells you how they feel. The Sun, best card in the deck of tarot, happiness and success. The King of Cups, even though he's pouring the water out, he sits between the Sun and the Page of Wands, which is somebody loving. The Page of Wands is you going into your future, leaving behind anything that you should. For the love of God, people, leave things and people behind that you know you should leave behind, because it takes you to the future planning with the right person. It'll change your life, and in the end, fortune turns in your favor. We have all the fixed signs. We have all the water signs. We have all the fire signs, and we have Taurus. It could be anybody. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas in your 8-card spread. That means a lot. Also, the fact that the Queen of Wands here is to stand true. Don't settle for anything less than you deserve. So many people do that, okay? Because they're afraid they're never going to find anybody. So they settle for whatever. The kind of person that's coming your way, I mean, look at the cards. The Hierophant, the Sun, and the King of Cups. So somebody who is a pair, and they tell you how they feel. The book's open, right? I think this is double happiness for you with the King of Cups. I like somebody with a water placement. Depends on the water placement, but I personally do because I'm a Scorpio rising. Look at your chart. See where your Pisces is in your chart. Right now, it's extremely important for everybody to see where their Pisces is stationed. You know where my Pisces is stationed at? Because this is what's going to change. Where your Pisces and what house you put. Yes, everybody has every sign. For people that says I don't have it. Yes, you do. In the wheel, everybody has a house in every zodiac sign. Okay. Mine is in the 5th house. And we've been under delusion for a long time in that house. Because again, Saturn and Neptune, illusion and fantasy, has been stuck in the house in a muddy puddle and confusing everything there. You know what my Pisces house is? It's the 5th house. The 5th house controls romance, love, affairs, play, creativity, fertility, childlike spirit, joy, self-expression, and drama. So instead of stuck in a puddle of not finding that or whatever, when these two have moved out and will align in Aries, God help everybody, okay, that will change because Neptune and Saturn will align at 0 degrees in Aries. Again, it's only ever happened one time in like 555 AD, I think, AD or BC, I don't remember, okay? Nobody knows what's going to happen. I know. It's going to drag us like Aries always does because we need to be drugged because we're stuck in a way of thought where we're supposed to be. So check where Pisces is. No, what house is your Pisces in, Greg? What house? Oh, you guys, you're talking with Jennifer. Check and see where Pisces is, okay? Hey, guys, I'll write you down just a second. So I feel like everything changes. It'll be life-changing. It'll be with the person. It'll be an exciting new adventure. It will be the turn of your fortune in favor of you. So when your crowning card says, this could be a fire sign coming at you, but also says, be the freaking Queen of Wands. Don't take anybody's crap. Do what you want, what the passionate side of you yearns for. That's your reading. Just wait until April comes. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I told y'all everything's going to change in the world's literally. Just, I like to say I told you so, but I'm not going to. Cynthia, you're next. MZ Penny, you're after Laura. And AFM, you're after MZ Penny. Let me check PayPal real quick. And then we'll continue. Okay. I was thinking there for a minute. Hi, Sonia. Yes, you can. All right. Up next is Cynthia. So let me go find her questions. I will time, if you're new here, I timestamp at the end. So if you can't stick around until I get to you, you can go to the first pinned comment underneath any live I do, except for the one card pulls. I don't do it then. And they're too quick. And find your handle and your timestamp will be right next to it. Like ya. Okay. Cynthia, what will happen with DCFS and Papa L? Will they open a court for him or will they close the case? Three of Wands. Tower. Queen of Wands. The Star. But that's, again, this is the after tarot, so it means something different. Two of Swords. Judgment. Ooh, and look at the skeletons. It's not people being ascended upwards. This is skeletons staying in the ground. This is the after tarot. Ooh, the Emperor. Hot diggity dog. And then we get the Page of Pentacles. I think they will. I think that they will probably open a DCFS for him. It's kind of like 3 questions in one. What will happen? No, it's 2. What will happen with DCFS and Papa L? That's 1 question. Will they open a court for him? That's a 2nd question. Or will they close the case? That's a 3rd question. They're going to open it. They are going to do a DCFS. That's the tower. This is judgment. They're going to be harsh. This is the star, which is really good, but this is the after tarot. So the angel's trying to pour the luck over herself. You can't do that. It will kick you in the ass. Here's the fight between him and the court. The fact that I pulled the after tarot today, and everybody else is in the ground except for the baby. Says a judgment is probably going to go against him. I don't think this is him. I think this is the judge. Because when it comes to the emperor, if it's about love, they're the divine counterpart. If it comes about work or judgment, they're the judge. This is the person in charge. Okay? He's the GOAT. All right? I just don't see it going well. So yes. No, I don't think they're going to close the case. There may be an offer. Now this could be, see how bending over to give an offer to the small man, to the whatever that is there. I don't know, probation. This can also be the child, giving the child the judgment. Yes, I think DCFS. Yes, I think the court will open. Although I'm answering, I can answer all 3. It's not being prejudiced against everybody else getting 3 questions answered. Yes, I think all that will happen. 2nd question for Cynthia. How does Pisces feel about me right? Wow, I'll tell you, Pisces are really coming out of their shell right now from being stuck so long in illusion and getting their spanking and all that stuff. Let's find out. For Cynthia, how does Pisces feel about Cynthia right now? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is usually a man having been stabbed 10 times in his back and bleeding out, but the sun is rising. This is them carrying him off to bury him. Painful ending. Loss. 5 of Cups. I'm going to tell you something you're not going to be fond of. And I'm not saying it's true. But you asked me how he feels. He, she, whatever. You asked me how Pisces feels. Now, 9 out of 10, 50-50, how they feel and what really happened aren't the truth, aren't the same. There's your opinion and somebody else's opinion and then the real opinion, right? We have the star in reverse. I feel like he thinks it's probably over, but that's not what gets me. What gets me is this one. You see here, this is how it always is. The cloaked figure looking at the spilled cups of love when there's still love there waiting behind him. But out here, and somebody's drowning out here, and he's not turning to save them. I don't know, but for some reason, he feels like you weren't there for him in some way. I'm not saying it's true. Everybody gets so offended when I'm telling you how somebody feels. I can't control how they feel. It doesn't mean it's right. It just means that's how they feel. The star in reverse is interesting too. The world came out in reverse. They're all coming out in reverse, girl. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You survive it. Ooh! Now, I don't know. Maybe everything's going along perfectly swell, but something's wrong. Or will be. Because when you get the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, in the upright, it is, oh, I admire and respect you, the single lady. But in the reverse, either he feels like you're not single, like you're not available. And the Ten of Swords being hauled off to be literally thrown in the ocean for death, followed by the Five of Cups. It's like he thinks it's or he will. Again, it could be all perfectly Scooby-Doo dandy, but for some reason, this is what the cards are saying, and I got to tell you what the cards say. The Ten of Swords says, pretty sure it's over. Five of Cups says, it's like he feels like you weren't there for him for something. The Stars in reverse, that means not getting a wish fulfilled. The World in reverse means not moving forward. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse says not committing. The Nine of Wands says that he survives it, or he survives you. The Seven of Pentacles, he's not tending the garden. He's taking what he wants and he leaves. It's not the best reading. But again, it's meant to be this way. So apparently, I don't believe in a bad reading. I believe in people thinking it's a bad reading. I believe in the universe saying, this isn't it. That's the reading. Man, so many came out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 came out in reverse? Yeah, 4. So, sorry, girl. That's your reading. Up next is Greg. I can only say what the cards say. How many times I've given people personal readings and they've argued with me to the end. And I'm like, I'm not going to change what the cards say. No matter how much somebody argues with me. And I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying this happens to me a lot when I tell people what the cards say. And they're like, oh, no, this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, but it is. I'm like, okay. And they're like, but, and I'm like, I can't change what the cards say. They say it for a reason, right? They're trying to tell you something. Some people don't want to hear it. Maybe you do. God bless if you do, right? That's your reading, my dear. Greg. We got Greg, Laura, MZ, Penny, and AFM. Let me check PayPal. I'm so sorry, guys. Oof. I feel like I've been beat over a rock. My body's trying to get used to working out again, you know? It's tough. Greg. Oh, did you pay for a second one, Greg? What are the red checks for? Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, the green checks. Thanks, Greg. We missed ya. I'm going all the way. Hold on. Stop. Yeah, 2 questions for Greg. Any new love coming my way, or am I too busy? That's the key, right? Any new love coming Greg's way? Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody definitely misses you. 5 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Hot dang. The World. The Queen of Cups. You always get the Queen of Cups, Greg. The Lovers. Oh, see, this deck, the 3 of Swords, is somebody broke your heart but wants to mend it, or you broke their heart and they want to mend it. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Again, what you always get new and old. Always. Or, 95% of the time. I'll tell you this. The reason you got the 4 of Swords is, let me go back up, so I can see what you're saying. Hold on. Stupid computer. Cynthia, you're after. Sorry. Listen, the 4 of Swords here, Greg, is all about you needing to rest. Because, yes, you're busy. But somebody want to come and care for you while you're busy. The Five of Swords pretty much means the same here, but it feels like somebody's selfless. Two people interested, moving forward with one. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups, but we also have the King and Queen of Fire, the equal to your King of Fire, right? That will change your life at the end. Two people. One, either you broke their heart or they broke your heart. It's probably this one from the past. And then the other one is this new one. So yes, there is new. Look at those last cards, Greg. I'll look it up in a minute, Sonia. So I feel like new and old again. And I feel like one really wants to take care of you if you allow them to. They are selfless. Two people want you. One you'll move on with. A choice between two lovers. One you broke their heart. And then you get the freaking King and Queen of Wands with the Tower. One will change your life. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Hold on. Where'd you pay at, Sonia? Oh, there you are. You're before. You are. Hold on. I got to figure it out. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do. You're before Cynthia. So it's Sonia. We can call the red X's now. AFM. Let's keep them rolling so people don't sneak in. I'll be back next Tuesday. Oh, Nadasa. Okay, Nadasa. And that'll be it. So I got to do another one for Greg. Okay, then we're going to do Laura, MZ Penny, AFM. Wait, do I have you here twice? What have I done? Good God. Hold on. Let me go back and look, y'all. I messed that up. Hold on. Let me get my... Well, if I do my color corrector, it'll take freaking forever. Okay. Okay. Oh, AFM, did you do two too? No, you did one. So Sonia. So Greg, Laura, MZ Penny. I included Greg's second one on this one, okay? So both will be Greg, and then Laura, and then MZ Penny. Come on, computer. Then AFM. Then Sonia. Then Cynthia. Then Nadasa. Then Cynthia. Cynthia snuck in another one. Cynthia, I'm going to put both of yours at the same time because I don't want to go back and forth. Sorry, everybody. It is what it is. And then Nadasa. And we are done. No more. I will be back on Tuesday. Love you. Love you. Sonia, you paid for two, didn't you? I'm sorry, Greg. I usually don't do this while I'm doing somebody's reading. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to finish Greg's. Then I'm going to do Laura, MZ Penny, AFM, Sonia, Cynthia, and Nadasa. I'll be back next Tuesday night and next Thursday. Tuesday at 6 p.m., Thursday at 10 a.m., Chicago time. I'm also doing one card pulls for $5 or $4.99 if you pay on your phone, I think, on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. Chicago time, okay? Second one for Greg. Since I sense this Ashley chick has taken a liking to me, am I right? Has this Ashley chick taken a liking to Greg? Oh. Ooh. Did you have like a little battle of words there for a hot minute? Are y'all sassy to each other? Yes, she has. Yes, she has, Greg. She's gonna quench your thirst. Yeah. Okay. Like, was there a sparring of words? Because it's like that ends. She wants a piece of you. Moving together into the future. She comes off as an empress. A new beginning, judgment, metamorphosis, and the Hierophant, which is a coming together. I'm going to say yes. I love me a sassy Greg, for sure. Yeah, I can see like there was a sparring of words in some way, in a fun way. But now that's over because in this deck, the 5 of Wands aren't beating each other up. They come to an agreement. The answer is yes. She sort of didn't like me before. I've dated people I didn't like. And it was great fun. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes, Greg. That's good, though. Yes. For sure. You can see where it changes in the spread. I knew it. I did. Yeah, you did too, Anthony? For sure. For sure. One of the guys that I disliked most of anybody ever in my life, I had one of the best relationships in my life with. So I get it. Yep, readings are full. No more. Anybody that accidentally pays, they try to sneak one in on me. It'll go on next Tuesday. Okay? What? Now I'm hearing Stacy's mom. Don't say that. That's weird, Beverly. Because my sister-in-law's mom, whose name is Stacy, had surgery yesterday. So that's weird. A message. You're welcome, Greg. Up next is Laura. That's interesting. Interesting. Laura. I gotta go back. General read, please. You got it. General read for Laura. King of Wands. Why do I keep getting fire for you, girl? 4 of Cups. Interesting. 2 of Cups. 8 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. The Nightmare card. The Ace of Swords on the bottom. Ooh, Sagittarius in the world. Holy crikey. I'm telling you, I don't know why I always get fire for you, girl, but I do. I think sometimes I get earth for you too, but there's a King of Wands coming. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, do they have to be a sun fire? No, they don't. I would look at their rising sign. The 4 of Cups in this deck, the hand isn't reaching to give him something he shouldn't miss. He's pouring it out. I think there was an offer to you and you're going to say, no, it's not for me. And then you meet your 2 of Cups and they cut you free. Free of singledom. It's a true partner. You're going to take the chance and go on the boat. The nightmare ends. Breakthrough beginning. Destined balance and taking off into a new time in your life, the world. It's close, girl. I mean, I can't express it enough. It's like that one final... Isn't that what we did? I think it was. Wasn't it? One final card that you got to let go of, and then it all changes. Yeah. It's close. The nightmare ends. We love that. Your last 3 cards, the Ace of Swords, Temperance, in the World. Yeah, it just dawned on me. That's what we said the other day. Actually, this will be the 3rd time, quite frankly. They keep telling you the same thing. That's your reading. Thanks, Laura. Up next is MC Penny. MZ Penny. Then AFM, Sonia, Cynthia, and Nadasa, and we are done. We are not taking any more readings. If you're new here, make sure I'm live. I had people commenting on my live from last Thursday the other day. You got to make sure it says live, y'all, somewhere in the corner, okay? And then you look at the comments and see if there are red X's. And if there are, we're not taking more readings, okay? I'll be back Tuesday at 6 p.m. Chicago time. You're welcome. MZP. Hold on. Or MZ Penny. Hold on. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Here we go. Number 1. I am highly interested in a coworker and wondering if he plans to come towards me. Does the coworker plan to come towards MZ Penny? Oh gosh. The 4 of Cups in reverse. 2 Pentacles. Thinking about it. Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands. Why do I keep getting the same cards? 2 of Swords. I haven't got this card all day. The 10 of Cups. Look at that. Happily get together. Ooh, happily ever after. 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. He's going to be hesitant because it is a work thing. And my dad always said, don't eat where you poop. Okay, that's what my dad always said, okay? But the 4 of Cups is like, no, I really shouldn't do this, okay? I really, really shouldn't do this. But I kind of want to. Now, the Queen of Wands could be either him or you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Having the bravery to move forward. Like he's conflicted for a long time, but then the inner conflict ends. He's like, again, should I, shouldn't I? Again, it's a workplace thing. That's always bad. But to each their own. 10 of Cups is happily ever after. 6 of Pentacles is it all evens out, giving and receiving. And the Wheel of Fortune is fortune turns in your favor. I'm going to say yes. It may not be in your face. It may be subtle, and you may have to pick up on it. Because, again, it's in the workplace, okay? He really struggles. It may be him talking to you flirtily or talking to you at all or something like that. But he really struggles with it. But the answer is yes. Second question. Whatever MZ Penny needs to hear, universe. Whatever MZ Penny needs to hear. Oh, again with the 6 of Pentacles. That's good. 8 of Pentacles. We get the King of Wands and the Hermit. Man, there's a lot of male powerful cards in your pull. King of Pentacles. Oh. 2 of Swords. Wow. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Holy shnikey, you're going to be busy for a while. Temperance at the end. Whew. You're going to have to work very much at being balanced in the days to come. Because there's a lot of things coming at you. Probably a lot of people coming at you. We got this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There's going to be a lot of people and situations literally coming at you. Beware this one. Things are going to be working out for you. Money will be made. The 8 of Pentacles. The King of Wands is somebody who's right at you. Like, you know, eye contact. Like, I'm coming for you. Okay. This could be the lover or this could be the boss. The fact that we get this particular hermit here where he's holding the snake, be careful. There's somebody around you that is a snake. There's a protector and there's a snake, okay? You have to be decisive. It could be a coworker, a friend coworker, or a coworker that's a snake in the darkness, okay? You have passion riding full tilt towards you and money. The King of Pentacles is the marrying king, Taurus. It's also the richest king. You're going to have things flying at you from every direction. You need to remain balanced. If you go off balance, it's going to throw everything off. So when all these people are coming at you, work, lovers, potential lovers, whatever, somebody at work probably that is a snake, you got to remain calm, okay? It's going to be like this for everybody until most of the year, but especially till the end of April. You have all these potentialities of a great love, great work, great money, all this stuff, but you got to remain calm, okay? Don't let them see you sweat, because there's a snake somewhere in here that's going to try to make you sweat. My advice, just look at them and smile, because nothing pisses them off more than knowing they're not getting to you. This is a crazy reading. This is a crazy reading. The fact that you get both balance cards in this reading and it's going to work out, it'll be okay, says it's going to be fine. But man, people and places coming. So just be ready, okay? That's your reading. That's your reading, MZ. Go crazy. Go crazy. 11:11. Oh yeah, it's 11:12 now. I get it. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we'll be back here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Chicago time, and we are doing one card pulls for $5. Straight yes or no answers. I love them. They're my favorite. All right. Nadasa, you're next, darling. Before she has to... No, wait. Are you 6 hours ahead now? Is it 5:12 p.m. there, Nadasa? It's going to change before too long. You're going to be 7 hours ahead of me. Nadasa. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Oh, Cynthia twice. I'm sorry, Nadasa, but Cynthia... Did I do that right? I'm going to go ahead and do Nadasa. I got all these messed up, y'all, for real and for sure. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Sorry. Another foolish mortal's mess. My bad. Sorry, AFM. I know I'm a hot mess. I know. AFM is next. There's an event I'm interested in happening in a couple of weeks. If I go, will I meet that person I've been wanting to meet? It turns out we know some of the same people. If she goes, will she meet? The Hermit. Oh, well, that was weird. Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. Taking a drink. Seven of Wands in reverse. In this deck, the Seven of Wands is fighting. It's not in the regular deck, but it came out in reverse. Huh. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant. Yes. But let me just say a few things, AFM. I think he already knows you're going. I think he's already planning it. I think he's in the darkness finding out. Having people, the snake and the dog, tell him you're going. Kind of putting the feelers out, right? Subtly, where nobody can tell, all right? And waiting to come out in the light. Libra. Also Gemini. Cup of Love. No longer fighting it. And then you get this side. The Offer of Love, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and your end card's the Two of Cups. The answer is yes. Just don't act to anybody that you know, okay? Listen, I know, we're Geminis. We don't like to act stupid, because I'll tell y'all now, when a Gemini's acting dumb, they know exactly what's going on. I know it's so funny whenever I see readers or whatever on whatever application are like, yeah, Geminis, they're bubblehead. Like, you're dumb because you don't even know that the Gemini you're talking to is acting dumb to get you right where they want you. So, my advice is, I know we don't like to act dumb, but just like whatever, okay? He doesn't know you? Okay. Well, he's moving around in the darkness with a snake and a dog, a loyal companion, and somebody that can slither around to wherever. There's some kind of formation being made. So, yeah, they have no idea. I laugh every time I see some kind of content creator saying, oh, Geminis, they're so dumb. And I'm like, no, actually, you're dumb. But okay, if you say so. All right. Trey, I just think I would like him. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, AFM. Sonia is next. Okay, I'm going to do yours right now, Sonia. You want to listen in an earbud, okay? Sorry, girlie. Sonia is next. What is going on with my Sagittarius fire sign? He has been distant. What is going on with Sonia's Sagittarius? Oh, the Magician. Queen of Cups. There he is, the King of Wands. The Ace of Wands, huh? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. He's talking to somebody else. We got 3 queens here. 6 of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Oh, the Emperor, girl. There are 3 queens here. He's talking to somebody else. I'm sorry. Because we hit the Magician, using all the skills and tools. And also sometimes, usually when the Magician's in reverse, he's the manipulator. He's not really coming off as the manipulator. He's just coming off of, I got 3 different elements. I got air, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Air, Queen of Cups, all I'm talking to. And the fact that in the midst of it all, right after him, the King of Wands is the Ace of Wands. That's the phallic symbol of the deck of tarot, and it's a new beginning and passion. He's trying to keep it all like evenly. So let me put it like this. He has 3 different people interested in him. I don't think he went looking for it. I just think that there are 3, because he comes off as a king and an emperor, okay? He doesn't come off as a page or a knight or even a queen. He comes off as the King of Fire and the Emperor, the divine masculine. Okay, fire. Not everybody's is, but you know what I'm saying. I think there's at least 3 people interested in him. I think he's talking to a couple of them, and I think that's what. I'm sorry. I always call it like I see it. Has he made any decisions? No, he hasn't. He's trying to decide who he's going to want a new beginning with. Now, let me just say this, okay? Now, I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're just dating, okay? Because if you're just dating, right? If you're in a relationship, that's different, okay? It's like I tell people when they're online talking to people, I'm like, and they get mad because they're talking to somebody else. I'm like, you're dating. You're not even dated yet. You are talking online. That's what dating sites are for, to meet people and find the one you're interested in, right? If you're in a relationship, that's different, okay? Has he made a move? No, he hasn't. He's trying to decide where he's making a move toward. You see if you're saying anything before I answer your second question. Second question, is he still interested in me? Let's find out. I know. I just wanted to see what you're saying first. Okay. I know. Is the Sagittarius still interested in Sonia? Let me shuffle real good, girl. Is the Saggy still interested in Sonia? Oh. Six of Cups. How long have you been talking? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. That would be a yes. If you've been talking, 10 of Cups, that would be a yes too. If you've been talking for a hot minute, then yeah, he is. You get the crowning card of the Six of Cups, which is still talking to the person he was before. The Nine of Pentacles, still finding you, still interested because you're interesting and admirable and respected. Can see a potential happily ever after. The Ten of Cups. Can see potentially move forward in victory after, waiting for a while. Yeah, he's very balanced. There he is again. The King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. I don't know if that's you or not. Ooh, the Tower's on the bottom. The Tower. Well, the Devil in this card's different. And then the Queen of Wands. The answer is yes. Now, here's the thing. The Six of Cups is going towards a person that you've known before. If you've been talking for a while, then yes. Again, the Nine of Pentacles, yes, still interested. The Ten of Cups, yeah, I can still see this kind of working out with Sonia. The Chariot, yes, we could probably move forward in it. But again, balance over here. Like I'm just balancing things, just trying to do what's best for me. The Six of Pentacles and the King of Fire. I don't remember. I don't know if you're an air sign or not. So the Queen of Swords either says yes, he is for the Queen of Swords, or it says I can see this growing into something because of the butterfly on the sword. Okay. You're Cancer. Okay. Still, the Queen of Swords is justice and judgment. And in the After Tarot, it's not slicing through you and getting rid of you. In the After Tarot, there is a butterfly, which is metamorphosis. In here, you may have a Gemini sign somewhere. There's going to be, but we got these two at the end. Okay. You get the Tower, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. There's going to be a Tower moment. He's probably, the answer is yes to your question. He does care for you, or he wouldn't even, none of this would have came out. So the answer is yes, but I'm going to go a little bit beyond that. The Tower is a breakup card. Again, if you're not in a relationship, you're not breaking up. It's the end of something. Something happens that changes everything. And the fact that it came out in this deck, the After Tarot, which is totally different than the other deck, the regular deck, the chains are broken. I feel like, and then the Queen of Wands, it equals his King of Wands. You get both from here. I think there's going to be a Tower moment where a decision is made and he's going to break the chains. I'm trying to decide if you're his Queen of Wands. Again, it doesn't matter the suit. What matters is what that Queen of Wands represents. The fiery, passionate counterpart to his King of Wands. He's going for the highly strong one. But there is like a moment in his life where a Tower moment comes and he makes a decision. He may be breaking the chains that bind from an ex that tried to tie him down, and he's finally able to walk away from her, and she may be a fire sign. But the answer to your question is yes, because we get so many great cards here in regards to you. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Okay, Beth. Thank you very much, Sonia. Thank you very much, my friend. It's hard to read the last three. It does break free of something. It's more moved toward the Queen of Wands than anything else. But the answer to your question is yes, he does. That is your reading. Cynthia, you're next, and then Nadasa. I'm sorry, Nadasa. Hold on. Oh, stop, computer. We're not taking any more readings. I'll be back next Tuesday, but I am doing one card, straight yes or no answers, on Sunday night, okay? At 6 p.m. Chicago time. I'll tell you what, Sonia, you being a Cancer is a very good thing right now. Things are changing for Cancer because of Jupiter. So it's good. Whether it feels good or not, it will be. Okay. All right. Cynthia and then Nadasa, and we are done. Cynthia. How will Ken rule for Pisces at this time around? How will Ken... partnership. It can also be choices. Page of Cups. Ooh! Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Judgment, but again, Judgment, instead of people being arisen, they're dead skeletons. Ooh, Catching the Cheater. Interesting. Oh, I don't think he's going to have as good a ruling. Now, what's interesting is it looks like he will. The Lovers is having to choose whose side we're on. The Page of Cups is kind of like giving an offer, but it's a stinky offer, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is maybe we can work it out this way. How about this way? But then the Knight of Wands right in and changes everything. He survives it, but I don't think Judgment's going to go in his favor. Not with this Judgment card, not with this deck. The cheater, the betrayer in this particular deck, he's trying to steal everything and run away, but somebody set a trap for him, you see? He gets hooked. Again, 5 of Swords. It won't be good. Okay. It may not be as bad as everybody thinks it is, but the cheater... Judgment is on the cheater that gets trapped this time. It looks in the beginning like it's all going to work out for him, but no. Second question for Cynthia. Will Papa Ailes' lawyer drop his case? He has not been able to pay and owes about $3,100. All right. For Cynthia, will Papa Ailes' lawyer drop his case? Thinking about it. The Lovers again. Ooh, Death, but it came out in reverse. Wow, the Hermit. Ooh, toppling off the edge. The Fool. Ooh, surviving. Interesting. Wait. The Sun. No, I think he's going to keep it. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like somehow he pays him off or he gives some money to him. Because the lawyer's toppling, you know, he's going, should I get rid of him or should I not, right? And then Death is in reverse, so I don't see the end of it. The Hermit, like somebody comes out of the darkness, okay, while he is teetering, the Hermit with the Fool here. It's like somebody is teetering on, he's teetering on the edge of going over the cliff and it not going well. When somebody comes out and like gives him money or brings him money or something, and he survives it, you know, he waits and happily the Sun, he gets the money to give the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But no. Yeah, I don't know what happens, but somehow or another, it goes in his favor. Is he working the mojo out there in the universe? Is that what he's doing? That's your reading, Cynthia. Nadasa, You are last. What does Spirit want me to know for the next 4 weeks, please, for Nadasa? Oh. Oh my God, the King of Fire. The Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The 1111 card. The Nine of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. Wow. The Seven of Cups. Don't get confused. The Star card. I feel like somebody comes and brings a lot of good stuff your way. Could it be a lover? Maybe. Again, the Six of Pentacles. If you've been like really down, you come up a level with this particular sin. Because usually the beggars are on their knees begging. Here they're walking and standing. And the Six of Pentacles says you even out more and a wish comes true. The Nine of Cups and a celebration, the 1111 card. Okay. You survived. Whether it's lack of money, lack of love, it's like it comes in. Okay. What you've been wishing for. And you survive it. The Nine of Wands. Now, again, we have the true partnership card, right? The Three of Pentacles. But next to it, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of confusion or options. This card is confusion. See, there's a snake around his waist. Don't get confused by somebody who seems to be the right person to help. So again, there's two people. There's one that's a true partner, whether that's a partner friend that helps, partner worker that helps, partner lover that helps, and one that acts like they are. See how in the Seven of Cups, the man's turned and looking at all the cups, which one am I going to get? Confusion, right? This one, the snake goes, oh, take all the jewels and run, okay? They're going to want to take you or what you have and run. Don't listen to them. They're real charming like a snake. I would say somebody better not. Real charming, you know, that real charming thing that gets everybody all the time. You got both wish fulfillment cards in the deck of tarot. There may be two wishes coming true, money and love. We get fire signs, in particular, Aquarius also. But somebody's a true partner, you got to decide which one it is because it leads to balance, happily ever after, and a celebration. But I don't think that's just love. I think it's money in some way. The King of Wands is at the top. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm telling you, there's somebody out there as charming as a snake. I always think of, what is it with the two Siamese cats? We are Siamese, if you please. I think of that. Ricky Ticky, whatever it is. Come on, let me see if you're saying anything. Listen. Charming people, listen, there are certain signs that are extremely charming. Libra. Very charming. Sagittarius. Very charming. Some Leos. Gemini can be charming. Pisces. Cancer. Scorpio. So pick the snake. You should have a gut feeling. You're like, this is too good. Something's wrong here. Yeah, you're right. That's your reading. Great night. That's your reading. That's it, y'all. I'm going to go timestamp everything. Don't forget, we will be live. I will be. I don't know. AFM maybe or may not be here. That's all good. You're welcome, Nadasa. Sunday night at 6 o'clock. My alarm is always set. I will be here. One card pulls. $4.99, I think, on the phone. $5 if you're on, I don't know, TV. I don't know. Thanks, AFM, and everybody else that helped today. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow for the Weekend What's Up Live, okay? All right, guys. Thank you. You guys have a great day, too. Oh, I know. I'm in the U.S. I know it's a I know it's a 3-day weekend because Dawn has Monday off, and we're gonna get a pedicure. So yeah, I get it. I remembered. Who knew it was possible? All right. Thanks for trying to remind me that. It's weird when you work at home because you don't know what day it is. You don't know anything like that. You know, when you work at home, it's so different, right? All right. I'll see you guys. I'm going to pop into the membership site at 2 today. And then I'll be live for the weekend What's Up tomorrow, okay? And I'll see you guys Sunday night too. Love and light, and I'll see you real soon. Bye. I'm going to go timestamp. See you later.